Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Yeah, the old clock says it's 5 o'clock. Beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. We got us another Gose beer. This is Goliad, G-O-L-I-A-D, Goliad, that's how I'm pronouncing it. Or maybe Golad or Golade. It's hard to tell how some of these guys pronounce some of this stuff. It's G-O-L-I-A-D. I'm seeing it as Goliad. This is a watermelon Gose. Says here that they're out of Goliad, Texas, so I guess it shouldn't be hard to figure that out. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I may not be. This is a low ABV beer here, guys. 5.20%. That's what they have written over there. Goliad, Texas. Keep refrigerated, pre-recycle this bottle. I don't see... It's got the government warning. Does not have the ABV on there, but he's got the date circled on here. This is manufactured on June. Looks like the 26th or 28th of 2016. So, and I'm reviewing this on the last day of July, the 31st. So, it does not, it says seasonal, but it doesn't have the ABV listed here. So, Beer Advocate says it's 5.2%, and Great Beer doesn't have anything. Let me step over to Untapped and see if they agree. They say 5.2% also. So we're going to go with the 5.2% since it's not written on there anywhere. I don't have a commercial description on either site there, so should be, if it's a watermelon Gose, it should be tastes like watermelon, sea salt, maybe a little bit of sourness or funkiness in there, and sometimes there's coriander in there, so I don't know what they've used in the brewing of this beer. And since right up front I'm going to tell you there are no ratings on Beer Advocate or Rate Beer, either one, I'm assuming this is a fairly small brewery evidently. They haven't had 10 people make comments on it, but it may be a new style that they just come out with last month. Maybe a brand new offering from these guys. That's why they don't have the ratings there. So we're going to find out what we think of it here in just a second. Food pairs for the style of beer. It says cuisine is German and the meat is fish. Glassware is a Stange, which is a slender cylinder glass. I do have one in there, but that thing produces an enormous head every time I use it. And Wiesenglass. So I went ahead and brought out, this is my Wiesenglass, and not recommended for selling cellaring. So let's get this thing popped open and taste some watermelon. Watermelon, a lot of people put salt on their watermelon. So this combination of a Gose, a watermelon style Gose with some salt in there may be the hot tip. Alright, I'm going to start off gently because a lot of times these beers produce monster heads. Doesn't look too awful bad, so let's go ahead and stand it up and pour it on down the center board. I'm getting watermelon right now. Just poured in a glass. It's like Jolly Rancher watermelon. Wow, I can smell the watermelon from here, guys. Over into the light, it is a nice amber color, kind of cloudy, not perfectly clear. Let's get a nose on this. Not that I need to, because I can smell it from here. Big watermelon. Watermelon's in the driver's seat on this, guys. Big watermelon nose, hint of some sea salt, saltiness there. Little bit of sourness in the nose. So I don't know if it's going to be sour, tart. We'll see here in just a second. Man, there's so much watermelon, I can't tell if there's any coriander in there or not. Well, first beer of the day, so let's give it a hit. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Brandon. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate you sending it to me. Big watermelon. I think it's more tart than sour. It's like a Jolly Rancher tart watermelon candy. Definitely got the saltiness in there, but it does have a big tartness to it. It's almost like eating the watermelon rind. You know, the red part of the watermelon is very sweet. If you bite into that white greenish part, it's got that greenish taste to it. So that's what I'm getting on this. It's not a big sweet watermelon taste to me. It's more of a tart / slightly sour. More tart than sour though. Green rind watermelon. So very lightweight for 5.2%. Not getting into the alcohol. Very well made. But it is tart. Very tart. Well, before I sit here and drink it all in front of you, let me take it back. I can imagine what that place is going to look like when you take a drink of it. You'll be just like I was. So let me take it back and let it warm up just a little bit. Not too long. We're going to get this knocked out in about 10 or 15 minutes. And I'll be right back and we'll do the final chug and drink. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sitting on it only about 10 minutes or so. The other half did not care for this. I kind of figured that I was going to get that face, and I did. So, but it's, to me, guys, it is what the Bible says it is. It's a watermelon Gose. I am getting the watermelon. It is definitely up front in the driver's seat. A little bit of the sea salt there. It is kind of tart. But I'm not getting much else. I mean, I'm not getting any coriander or any of that kind of stuff. It's there. It's very well hidden. Alcohol is also very well hidden. Not getting any alcohol at all. It's like drinking. It's like eating like I said, a tart Jolly Rancher watermelon candy. But very easy drinking. A nice summertime. And as I call it, lawnmower beers. If you're into the watermelon taste, this will be it's up front, no doubt about it. So let's do the final chug. To me, it's almost like a green watermelon. It's like biting into the rind. It's not a sweet watermelon. So that's what I think of it, guys. Date on the bottle. Thumbs up to those guys that Goliad, if that's how it's pronounced, for doing that part of it anyway, even though it does not have the ABV on there. Kind of like to put that on there since it's a low ABV beer. So you'll know that you need to drink it pretty quick the first couple of months anyway. But anyway, I thought it was enjoyable. I'm trying to get into this style of beer, and I've had 6 or 7 or 8 of these Goses now. So very unique style. Very unique style, and like I said, this one is in the watermelon variety, and some others are in different varieties. So some of your standard Goses, and some, like I said, they went off the beaten path here and threw a little bit of watermelon in there. I'd say they threw quite a bit of watermelon in there, if that's how they did it, and it is definitely there. It is overpowering anything else in the beer other than the saltiness to me. So. Guys, I don't think it's quite to the A category, to be honest with you, but I do think it's a well-made beer for the style. I'm gonna give this a 7, which is a B+, because it does have the date on the bottom, and we'd like to see them put the ABV on that same label. That would help. It really would, because you want to drink. You don't know. A lot of these breweries do little beers, 4 or 5%, 7%, and some of them do a little bit bigger beers. This could be a 6, 7, even an 8%. So, and that will determine, you know, the longevity of the beer, how long it will last sitting on the shelf. Even though it has a date on it, you don't have the ABV. You need that information too, guys. The IBUs would be very nice, but it's not critical. So that's the only plus I've got about it. Other than that, it was fairly tasty. It is what the bottle says it is. It's a watermelon Gose. Definitely got the watermelon, definitely got the saltiness there, a little bit of tartness there. Nah, I don't say a little bit, quite a bit of tartness there. So, very nice. Like I said, Beer Advocate and Rate Beer, neither one has anything listed there. There's only 3 ratings on Beer Advocate, and I think there's 4 on Rate Beer. Over to Untapped. Untapped says total is 95 and unique is 88. 78 ratings. So a lot more people have checked in on this beer on Untapped. So guys, I'm gonna try to start using this when I do the beer reviews. Like I said, I'm doing this on the last day of July 31st. So I'm gonna start using them too, especially. And it doesn't have IBUs listed here on Untapped either. And they also had it at 5.2%. So decent beer. Not outstanding, not world class, but a decent beer. A nice watermelon Gose. So if you've had this one, let me know what you think. Tasty beer. Thanks again to Brandon for sending it to me from Texas. And if you've had it, let me know what you think. Come back tomorrow. Let's see what we can dig out of the freezer. See you then.